Running Etsy ads is a powerful way to reach a new audience, increase your shop's visibility, and drive more sales. But without a clear strategy or understanding of your ad performance, you might be wasting money. Are you getting clicks but no sales? Or maybe you're unsure if your ad spend is actually turning a profit. Knowing your key metrics inside and out is essential to make the most of Etsy ads. Hey, I'm Leah, and in this video, you'll learn everything you need to know to optimize Etsy ads. How to understand key metrics, what makes a campaign successful, and how to set your budget so you can make data-driven decisions to boost sales and improve your shop's performance. Data tells a very important story, one that helps you make better decisions, be a more proactive business owner, and save money. Etsy recommends giving an ad campaign at least 30 days to collect data, because Etsy's algorithm needs that time to understand more precisely what you're offering and how shoppers interact with it. I want you to visualize your data into 3 parts as a funnel: awareness, interest, and making the sale. At the top, we start with awareness, taking people from not knowing about your product to knowing about it. This is all about getting views, which is the first key metric we need to focus on. Every time your listing shows up as an ad on Etsy, it counts as a view, which you do not get charged for. If you're getting a lot of ad views on a listing, it means it's appearing in relevant searches, which is good because it also tells you that your tags, titles, and attributes are effective. If views are low, then you most likely need to rework and optimize your keywords. The average range to aim for is 1,000 to 5,000 views a month, but smaller niches or more specialized items might see lower. It really depends on the popularity of the category, your ad budget, and listing quality. Too long didn't read? If people aren't viewing, there's a problem with your tags and title. Clicks. If a shopper sees your ad in search results and clicks on it to be taken to the listing, this counts as an ad click. It means they're interested in your product. And a lot of clicks means shoppers like your design, mock-up photo, title, and price. Now, if buyers are seeing your ad but scrolling right on past, it means they're not clicking. A low click number means your listing isn't enticing enough and needs some work. Make sure your thumbnail is high quality and your most descriptive keywords are at the beginning of your title so customers can understand what you're selling at a glance. And double check your prices to make sure they're competitive within the market. Your click rate then compares the number of clicks to the number of views. It tells you how often shoppers interacted with your ad after viewing it. A higher click rate, typically between 1% and 3%, but can be 5% or more for well-targeted ads, means your listing resonates with shoppers and they actually interact with it, meaning your ad is performing well. A low click rate, on the other hand, is a sign you should make some changes to your listing. Again, this could be your thumbnail, title, design, or price. In short, if people aren't clicking, there's a problem with your design, product, mock-up photo, and/or price. The bottom of the funnel is the most exciting, making a sale. The buyer saw your ad, was interested in the product, and made a purchase. Congrats, your ad worked. Double down on this listing and make more like it. And consider even upping your budget to boost your results even more. But what if you're getting tons of views and clicks, but still no sales? Something is stopping people from clicking that order button. But what? Well, there are a few potential blockers. Shoppers aren't getting enough info about your product. Use all 10 photo slots to share important details like materials, available colors, design process, who the product is for, frequently asked questions, anything a potential buyer may want to know about the product. A high shipping price can leave you with an abandoned cart. Aim to keep your shipping below $6, and Etsy's algorithm prefers this. There are plenty of shipping strategies to keep you profitable and your customer happy. Or they might be asking, are you a trustworthy seller? Well, of course you are. But can customers see that? Especially if you're a relatively new shop, shoppers may not feel confident buying from you. Add a photo of yourself, fill out your About section with your story and motivation, and have clear shop policies. While these parts may seem like minor details, all of this goes a long way and shows that you're a real person behind the business. In short, if you're getting views and clicks but no sales, people are missing some info about you or your product, or your shipping price puts them off. As you get sales, you're generating money. Revenue from ads shows the total amount you're making from buyers who are specifically interacting with your ads. When someone interacts with your ad and then buys any item from your shop, it doesn't have to be the item listed in the ad, within 30 days, it counts towards your revenue from ads metric. Spend. This is the total amount of money you've spent in the past 30 days on Etsy ads. But you can also see how much you've spent for each advertised listing during a specific time period. You only pay when someone interacts with your ad and visits your listing, known as cost per click or CPC. The amount you pay for each interaction can vary depending on how many people interact with your ad, the quality of the listing, and how valuable the real estate is in the search results where your ad is shown. If a bunch of other sellers are running ads for the same keywords, it's going to drive up the cost. Etsy sets a bid amount for each listing based on the expected sales from an ad click. If the algorithm thinks a buyer is likely to buy an expensive item, the bid will be higher to make sure your ad is shown. To calculate average cost per click for a listing, divide your spend by the number of clicks. Cost per click for Etsy ads typically falls between 20 and 50 cents depending on competition and category. ROAS, or Return on Ad Spend. Return on advertising spend tells you how profitable your ad is based on how much revenue you generated and how much you spent on the ad. That is, are you earning more than what you're spending on the ad? The higher your ROAS, the more profitable your ad is. This metric can help you decide whether you should keep advertising or stop. To calculate ROAS, divide revenue by spend. Return on ad spend varies a lot by industry, but 2 to 4 times earned to every dollar spent is common. But for some more competitive niches, 1.5 to 2 times can be the standard. Each metric in your ad campaign offers clues to help optimize your listings. To recap, lower numbers often indicate where improvements are needed, guiding us to refine our advertised listings for better results. Begin with optimizing keywords in your titles and tags. Keep titles concise and descriptive, and don't just have a random string of keywords. Think like a buyer. What would they type to find your item? Review your successful advertised listings and use insights from your detailed stats in ad analytics, specifically the searches that led to this ad section, to identify high-performing keywords. Keywords that show high clicks and orders are effective, and you should consider adding these top keywords to other relevant listings. Note that if your listing has limited ad traffic, this data might not be available in order to protect buyer privacy. For additional keyword ideas, try third-party tools like eRank to see popular search terms buyers are using. Proper keywords is what gets your listing to show up in search results. But if you want someone to stop scrolling, your mock-up photos need to be on point. Online shoppers rely on photos to help them decide whether to buy or not. Make sure your main image clearly showcases the product without distractions. Avoid busy backgrounds, borders, or unnecessary graphics. Use all 10 photos to give buyers as much info as possible. Remember, they can't physically hold your product. Show different angles, variations, features, and essential details like FAQs, processing times, or shipping info. Pricing is crucial, as browsers often look at it first. You need to stay competitive by doing your research to see what similar items are selling for. This doesn't mean you have to have the lowest price though, but you do need to showcase any premium features that justify the cost of your item. Is it organic? Is it personalized or embroidered? These are all features that people are willing to pay more for. Additionally, shipping plays a role in Etsy's algorithm, which tends to favor listings with lower shipping costs. If you can't offer free shipping, aim to keep it under $6 for US customers to help boost your ad's visibility. With your understanding of successful Etsy ad campaigns and key metrics, you're now ready to make data-driven decisions to increase sales and improve your shop's overall performance. Focus your ad budget on high-performing campaigns. By concentrating resources on ads that drive the most revenue, you can further amplify the visibility and sales of your best listings. Adjusting underperforming ads. Identify listings that lack views or conversions. For these, consider refining the listing or redirecting your ad spend to more promising items, maximizing your budget's impact. Use the Etsy Ads dashboard to spot trends, especially noting spikes or dips in views and conversions. For example, if you see a spike, consider whether it was due to a marketing push, a seasonal event, or an increase in ad spending. If you notice a downward trend, evaluate potential causes, such as price changes or new product launches that may not align with customer demand. Compare these insights to the same time last year. Identifying recurring patterns, like a back-to-school campaign's success in late summer, helps refine future strategies. Remember to check whether these trends apply solely to your ad campaigns or reflect a broader pattern in overall shop stats. A seasonal drop, for instance, might indicate a general lull in customer demand rather than an issue with your ads. Consider increasing the budget on top listings and expanding inventory with items similar to your best sellers. If launching a new product line, reallocate funds from underperforming ads to test the new line's appeal. This approach allows you to assess customer interests efficiently. Now it's time to take everything you've just learned and put it into practice. Regularly test and tweak your ads. Use A/B testing on different listings to see which perform best. Then allocate your ad budget accordingly for maximum impact. And don't touch your ad campaign for about a month after each major modification. Give your new campaign time to optimize. Now that you've mastered Etsy ads, imagine applying these same data-driven techniques to your very own online store. If you're ready to dive deeper, check out our next video on Shopify analytics. You'll learn how to track your store's performance, uncover insights into customer behavior, and make smarter decisions to grow your business.